police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on?
Man, we here. And is it the last game of the season? Is the season over? I can't believe it, y'all.
What up, Lo?
What's good? What's good? What's good? YouTube, what's good? Raider Nation. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I usually wait, but I couldn't wait. So I ate some brown crackers. But I'm gonna give y'all the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. Because that's what we do around here. Get the brown crackers flowing in the chat. Yes, sir. And y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It is the best chat that YouTube has to offer. And y'all know. And if y'all don't know, I'm about to tell y'all. That is, and somebody put it in the chat, that is the congregation. And shout out to the congregation. And this is the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute for you, the congregation. It's Tuesday and we're in the building. Hey, hey. Hey, I don't know why I'm like just super juiced right now. I don't know why. You know, I got this little swag about myself, but maybe I'll explain it to you a little later on. But shout out to everybody that's in the building that came, pulled up. Definitely showing some love. My mods, definitely, if you guys can, please share this out. You know what I'm saying? Get it out there. Put it on your Facebook, your book, your mom's book, the black book. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just put it on out. But we are here, and I am here to talk about the Broncos. You know, against the Raiders. And are we not, you know, let me go ahead and pop my hoodie one time, you know what I'm saying, 2 times. Hey, are we not surprised that our boys went into Bronco Town and gave them the smackdown? Hey, the question was put out there earlier, and they were saying, you know, should we lose the last game even though it doesn't matter? Should we, you know, I hate to use that T word, but y'all know what I'm about to say. Should we tank that last game just to, get a higher pick. And I said, look, we need to let these Broncos know that on their best day and on our worst day, they still can't beat us. And that's exactly what went down. We gave the Broncos the Bronco Buster. You feel me? Shout out to my boys. Shout out to the Raiders. For despite, again, us having a losing season, they still made the effort and said what we always say, and that's just win, baby. So shout out to the Raiders for having that mentality. Shout out to the Raiders to having that thought that no matter what, we need to win. And I'll say this. For those that are still concerned about, we were 11 in the draft. Now we're 13 because we won the last game. We can still get what we want. It's not going to affect us that much that we drop 2 spots. And I'll say this, that if we went to the playoffs, that everybody was talking about they wanted to be at. Of course, everybody wanted Super Bowl, everybody wanted playoffs, right? Playoffs or Super Bowl, right? If we would have went to the playoffs, we wouldn't have been 13. So what? We pick some more players that, we just pick where we go, where we at. Right? So I'm not, and you guys know, and you guys can talk back to me. We're going to talk, you know what I'm saying? I haven't even paid the bills. There's certain things I haven't even set up yet because this is just so on me. That where I'm at is no matter where we are in the draft, we're going to get somebody that we need for this team. And hopefully, whoever our GM is, and that's still, that's still a question mark. We still got question mark at coach, et cetera, et cetera. But whoever our GM is, we just have to trust that our GM, our new GM, whoever that is, makes the right picks and gets. You guys know my word. It's coming back out because it's about that time. Getting them groceries. You know what I'm saying? We got to get them groceries. And we just have to have confidence in, our, like I said, I can't say a name of our GM because we don't have a GM right now as we speak. We have an interim GM, but, he's not the permanent guy. But we got to put trust in whoever's making those picks. So just because we didn't, there's a certain thing called trade up that you can do if there's somebody that we really want. And that's what especially in regards to our quarterback play, I feel like if we get, if there's a guy that our offensive coordinator and everybody's agreeing with that's the guy that they want, go ahead and get him. Move up. Yeah, we might lose some picks down the line, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm with just getting getting the guys that we want. Okay. Shout out to everybody in here. If you guys can, please make sure you guys click the like button on this video. Why? Because I like you. And you know what I'm saying? If you like the Raiders, hey, why not? go ahead and subscribe. There I go. Gotta pay the bills. You guys, if you guys need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG right there at Twuan, Twuan. Again, your business is between me, you, and the Lord. You don't have to worry about me putting your business out there in the street. And I'll tell you guys right now, I am in no ways, Jesus himself. So, I'm no ways perfect, but if you just need someone to pray for you or anything that's going on in your life, I'm here to support you in that. So definitely hit me up on IG, right there at Twuan, Twuan. You guys do not be afraid. Do not be shy and all of that. Is open to anybody and everybody. Friends and foes, hit me up on IG. If there's something you really need prayer for, hit me up on IG and I will support you in that. Also here at Raider Twuan. Oh, for the IG, if you want that in your live, if you're watching this live, definitely exclamation point pray will get you my IG, and then that will give you then all you have to do from there is slide in my DM, and then let me know what it is that you are in prayer for, what you're in prayer for, and then I will respond. Okay, so that's how you can get that. Pray, and then also here at Raider Twuan, we are advocates for being an organ donor. So if you're interested in getting that information on being an organ donor, you can. It's always in the description of my videos. And also, if you are live, you can put Don exclamation point DON in the chat, and that will give you a link on how to be an organ donor. I say this all the time too, that if you guys are interested in being an organ donor, have some insecurities or thoughts about it or questions on that process, you can also hit me up on IG, and I will answer your question in regards to whatever you need to ask in regards to being a donor. Because again, here at Raider Twuan, we are advocates on everybody considering being an organ donor. It definitely helps many of lives. So please do that to help and be a blessing to someone else. Yep. I think I know it. I think you guys. I think that's all. I think I paid the bills. I always say I pay the bills. That's what I mean by paying the bills. Also paying the bills. If you guys are interested in helping the channel out, there's a few ways, but there's two separate ways, right? You can help it freely, which means clicking the like button and subscribing. That's completely free. There's no charge for that. And then also, if you want to, the other way is if you want to be a financial blessing to the channel, the Nightbot will show you guys how to do that. It will talk about donation, but also it's screaming across the screen. Their Cash App and Venmo is available. And that goes right back into the channel. So if you guys want to be a blessing to the channel, you guys can do it in that way. Yeah, I think I paid all the bills. I almost clicked the wrong one. Hope you guys are doing good today. We're going to continue to talk about these Broncos. We're going to talk about the rumors and everything else that's been rolling around. There's been a lot of interesting stuff that's been coming out, and hey, it's that time of the year. So you guys know what time it is. It's Raider Roll Call. You know what time it is. It's Raider Roll Call. You know what time it is. It's Raider Roll Call. My name is Twua. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Raider Roll Call. I do this for us. I do this for the congregation. I want to shout you guys out. I want to show you some love. Salute you guys. You know, ask y'all what's good. Give y'all some blessings, etc., etc. And the way you do that is you put something, you know what I'm saying? You give a shout out in the chat. You guys definitely being a part of the congregation. And if you want to join, again, the best chat that YouTube has to offer and the best channel that YouTube has to offer, you want to join the congregation. And how you do that is subscribe. Click the like button and say something in the comment section. Let's see who the first person is on the roll call. I'm so excited. I'm happy for you guys. Happy on this day. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the first person coming in that is on deck is Mr. Rob Pena with the Brown Crackers. And you know, when I get off the screen, get off the roll call, I got to give Rob Pena, you know what I'm saying, a Brown Cracker salute. Shout out to Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey is in the building. James Furpo, good to see you, my guy. Blessings and hope all is well with you. Let's see who else is in the building. Let's see who's in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, the boss with the sauce, Alfredo, is in the building. Good to see you, Alfredo. Blessings to you on today. Yes, sir. Who else is in the building? Rob is getting it in. Good to see you, Rob. Nightbot is in the building, letting y'all know what to do. It means a lot to be a donor. Go ahead and be an organ donor. Young DB is in the building. Good to see you. I'm about to read your guys' comments as you guys are getting it in. I'm just giving you guys a shout out, so don't think I'm discrediting you or anything like that. Joel Lee is in the building. Shout out to you, Joel Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, the best Lakers YouTube channel is in the building. That is Lakers in 5. If you guys are Laker fans, definitely you want to subscribe to the channel Lakers in 5. Shout out to you, my brother. Blessings to you. We got Egalitarian in the building. That's right. Blessings to you, man. Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we are back. Hey. Raider roll call. You know what time it is. And like I said, Rob Pena with the Brown. Wait, let me pull it all the way up so I can get it together. Get it together. Hey, look, Rob Pena with the Brown Crackers in the chat. Raider Twuan, Brown Cracker salute for Rob Pena. Blessings to you, man. All right. So, Raiders Broncos, they got down with the get down. So, hey, Raiders Broncos. Y'all tell me. Tell me some players that stuck out to you, good or bad. And you guys got to tell me, hey, someone, Daniel Carlson, hey, he was kind of sketchy today. Like, let me know what you thought about the players on the Broncos game. Okay? I'm going to give y'all some work. We're going to get it in. Because y'all know how we get down here at Raider Twuan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that. That's how we going to be around here. I talk. You know what I'm saying? If y'all talk, I'm going to talk back, etc., etc. We going to talk about this stuff, okay? And we going to get it in. We going to get it in. That's how we do it around here at Raider Twuan. So let me know down in the comment section a player, good or bad, and tell me, give me the reason why, and we'll talk about it. But I will say that there's been some positives in overall. I'll just say it overall because there was some there were some things that yeah. If y'all say the name, then I'll jump in. I'll when I'll get in where I fit in. You get what I'm saying? I'll get in where I fit in. Hey, you guys, give me 1 second. I gotta grab something real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Don't change the channel. Don't change the channel. What graphic I want to give y'all? I'll give y'all that one. Hey, I had to grab me a beverage. Hey, that's what I had to do. I'm sorry about that. Grab me a beverage. All right. If one of them soda companies want to, sponsor your boy, I got a beverage. You know what I'm saying? That could be a commercial right there. Got your beverage. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys know I be trying to, try to laugh, a little bit. Y'all may not think my jokes is funny, but that's okay. As long as I laugh at them. Right? All right. Yeah. Oh, players. See, I gotta get back in the program. Players that stuck out to you, good or bad. Put that down in the chat. Broncos game. Okay, because of course we can go all the way back to week 2, right? But let's keep it on the Broncos game. Let's keep it on the Broncos game. I'm gonna look at what you guys got in the comment section here. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys click the like button as we're going along. And then also, if you guys have not, check if you subscribed or not. And if you guys have not, please subscribe. It's completely free to do. Rob Pena said early in the building, AP is my coach. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Wild Turkey. Hey, look, hey, you listening? You listening, Wild Turkey? But I gotta do this for you, dog. I gotta do this for you, dog. You already know. You put it in the comment section, so I gotta do it. Hey, Wild Turkey, I haven't met you, but I got much love and respect for you. I gotta give you the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. I know you can't see it, but I know you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Raider Twuan brown cracker salute for Wild Turkey. Yeah, and I gotta re-up. I gotta get some more brown crackers. Let me grab some more brown crackers out of the bag. You know, out of the bag. Yes, sir. I just read your comment, Wild Turkey, so I had to give you the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. Thanks for listening. You know what I'm saying? I encourage you guys, if you guys don't catch it live, please go back and watch the replay. You know what I'm saying? You might get something, get something to pick on me for. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually am very comical. Raider! Shout out to James Furpo. Alfredo, Twuan, salute. You guys get your comments, get your questions, get all of that. Alfredo with the brown crackers. I see you, Alfredo. I see you, Alfredo. I appreciate y'all getting the brown crackers flowing in the chat. Alfredo, egg game sweep. Sweeping them donkeys, man. Where? Oh, wait, hold on. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Hey. Excuse me, Broncos. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sweep the Broncos one time. You know what I'm saying? Get the sweeping out. Yes, sir. Hey, that's why. Look, in order for us to show dominance in the AFC West, because you know what I'm saying, that's what matters. That's what matters is handling our division, right? Of course, yeah, we still, you know, can teeter-totter with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? We give a battle every time with the Chargers. You know, those are kind of 1-1, right? But it's a building block to say, hey, Broncos, look, no matter what y'all do over there, we own y'all. You know what I'm saying? No matter what y'all think y'all trying to do over there, we gonna own y'all. You know what I'm saying? We need to get to the place where, hey, take that to the next level. Let's own the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? And then now, even on top of that, we just saw that, hey, the Chiefs ain't really that scary, right? So all of that builds confidence, but still, let the first thing be the first thing, right? Hey, Broncos, you, on your on your best day and our worst day, you still gonna catch this L. Oh, there we go. Alfredo said, hey, all we need is our franchise quarterback. And I said all we need, but I get what he's saying. He said we need to just get our franchise quarterback. Hey, look, this is the opportunity to do it. This is the opportunity to do it. There's some good quarterbacks out there. And some quarterbacks is gonna, and I'll say this too, some quarterbacks is gonna fall. And that's another one. Where they got them ranked, that's gonna drop down. So, don't worry too much about that. I think we'll be able to get our franchise quarterback. Hey, Rob Pena, hey, you put that up there, and I'm glad you finished the statement. I was saying, hey, me and you wasn't gonna be friends, Rob. I'm just saying, dog. Hey, but shout out to you for saying that. Rob Pena said, I don't like the Raiders. I love the Raiders. That's right. That's right, Rob. Brian Burns will be a free agent priority. Him and Max will cause havoc. Need to sign him immediately. That that is up to right now it's up to Chap Kelly. And that's why I wish we didn't play around with bringing in a GM, because bringing in a GM that has free range to do whatever he needs to do will make those plays. You know what I'm saying? And when I say make those plays, I mean make those calls, make those acquisitions, make the move. And that's why I don't know, and I wish I did. I don't know how much control Champ has right now with the interim tag still on his name. Is it like, okay, you can do this but not do this, or you can do that but not do this? Like, I don't know what his parameters are, right? It's one thing if he was signed as the GM and he got it full term, you know what I'm saying? And he can just do whatever he feels like he needs to do to build out this roster, right? That would be the best situation that we could be in, is if we had a GM that had full range to do whatever. But I don't know if he has that. So it's a tough situation, at least in my head. Hopefully they're saying, hey, do whatever you feel like you need to do to build out this roster, even as an interim. But I don't know. Again, that would be a good question to ask. To ask a former GM or somebody that's been through that process before. Because I would love to learn that or know that. Because then you can gauge like the parameters of, okay, he's an interim, but how much work did he actually put in as an interim? Or was he, like I said, was he limited in his performance or limited in the duties that he could do? So there's only a certain amount of stuff that we can see coming out of the role of the GM. Looking at you guys in the chat. Like I said, Nightbot is letting you guys know about the donation if you guys want to do that to the channel. I see some players in here. Okay. Alfredo says Zeus. Okay. Hey, Alfredo, if you're still in the building, let me know why. Whether good or bad. Remember I said we talking good or bad on these players. Okay, Alfredo, you also said Trey Tucker. Tell me good or bad. Okay. And why? Joel Lee. Joel Lee said Zamir and Tucker. 8 couple, Hey, shout out to Joel Lee. Joel Lee says Zamir and Tucker ate a couple of brown crackers before Sunday's game. Hey, you know, they might have ate some brown crackers. I'm telling you, hey, I'm telling y'all, brown crackers work, baby. Rob said, Zamir White, the Condor. Of course, hey, the Condor always shows up. You know what I'm saying? He always shows up. Willie Wayne is in the building. Blessings to you, Willie Wayne. Hope all is well, my brother. Them brown, go to the fair and get you a brown cracker. You know what I'm saying? However you dress it up, you know what I'm saying? Some people put mustard on it, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? Some people do cheese, and that's okay too, the nacho cheese. With the, some people do the nacho cheese, kind of like a nacho. Get the nacho cheese with the jalapeno. You know what I'm saying? Get that little spice going on. Hey, there's plenty of ways. Have you tried a brown cracker hot dog? Glizzy, however you guys want to call it. Go ahead. Go to Wiener Schnitzel, get you a, you know what I'm saying? Get you one of them. Yes, sir. So Kyle Sal. Good to see you. Hope all is well, my brother. Thank you for showing up. We are asking, look, we are asking for those that are just rolling in. We are asking for players that stuck out to you, okay? That stuck out to you, good or bad. And tell me why. I know some of you guys are just dropping names, but tell me, hey, you know, hey, dude is messing up over here. I wish I would have clipped up that one. But I do got a clip for y'all. For a player that stuck out to me. But I'm gonna see what y'all got. I want to make sure I get you guys, get y'all's voices heard in the building. Hey, Joel Lee, you got the. Hey, hold on, dog. Get your dustpan, dog. Hey, get your dustpan. Excuse me, Broncos. Gotta get you up. Gotta get you up out of here, though. Shout out to Joel Lee. Hey, thanks for getting the dustpan. You know what I'm saying? Hey, teamwork makes the dream work. You feel me? Teamwork makes the dream work. And I'll say that in regards to the teamwork makes the dream work. Let me say Alfredo actually also had the brooms. You know what I'm saying? We doing a little cleaning around here. You know what I'm saying? A little cleanup. Hey, okay. Hey, but I gotta say it like this too, because this just hit me. You know what I'm saying? I got the sweeping right. That's the defense. You know what I'm saying? And then the offense came with the pan. You know what I'm saying? Came with the pan. Hey, we played well offensively overall, of course, because obviously there were some things we could nitpick and say, oh yeah, they didn't do that, or this didn't go too well, right? But our offense actually played well, and our defense obviously has always pretty much did its job. You know, a lot this overall season we've been saying, you know, hey, our defense is showing up, but our offense is acting like they ain't got no you know what I'm saying, they ain't bringing their gloves to the fight. You know, and that was our issue, but that was an issue against the Broncos, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Alfredo, that is true. Vrabel got fired from the Titans. He got fired from the Titans. Yeah, Titans are in the hunt for a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, I saw Derrick Henry was telling everybody, hey, thank you. he was saying his thank yous because he doesn't know, he doesn't know what his situation is going to be going into next season. So shout out to Zeus for going over 100 yards. I said this earlier about Zeus. Kind of has some mixed feelings also about Zeus too. As most of us in the Raider Nation were. He was getting limited touches, not, we didn't get to see a whole good volume of Zeus. And, I said the past couple of weeks when Josh Jacobs went out that that Zeus was building confidence. Every snap, every play, every down that he was out there, he was building confidence. And when you have somebody like a Zeus who is behind a really good running back, sometimes you can't really see everything that running back can be. Now, is Zeus Josh Jacobs? No. Similarities to a degree, yes. But they're different runners. And, I think a lot of people that don't really dive into tape, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a person to really dive into tape or just don't have the time or etc., that's okay. I'm not bashing anybody that doesn't look at film. But Zeus is a different style of runner. And I think what we're liking about Zeus is just him being him. And the question is, are we okay with what we see from Zeus moving forward? Now, I'll say in regards to Zeus that I think that Zeus will get better. I think as years will come, give him another offseason to, work on some things, et cetera, et cetera. I think Zeus will be a better running back. But is he going to be exactly like Josh Jacobs? And I'm going to tell you no. Their styles are somewhat similar, but the way that Zeus runs is a little different from the way Josh Jacobs is able to move. And we've seen that. And here's an example. We've seen and here I go giving a shout out to Andre negative 3000. We've seen Andre negative 3000 snap the ball, and then all of a sudden, as soon as Josh Jacobs gets the ball, the D tackle is about to grab the ball from the quarterback. Because, Andre negative 3000 ain't holding nobody. He can't even hold a party, a red party cup. So with that being said, Josh Jacobs has learned how to roll, and you know what I'm saying, his shiftiness will, even on a play that looks like it's a negative yard situation, he'll either get back to the line of scrimmage or will gain a yard or two. Whereas Zeus has to see the hole, make one cut and go. That's Zeus. He's early going to take the ball, put his foot in the ground, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs will juke, go to the side, roll, you know what I'm saying? And that's where Josh Jacobs has developed his game and got better at, because he wasn't like that early in his years. And of course he had to make those adjustments because, let's be honest, Josh Jacobs played behind not some really good offensive lines. So he had to make do with what he had. Where Zeus, yeah, he's learning that, but again, he's young and he's trying to figure things out. But back to, the Zeus statement and to my thought of Zeus and the way that he runs, again, he puts his foot in the ground and he goes. And the question is, again, like I said, are we okay with that style of running back in our backfield? Not saying that he's going to be our main running back, but he possibly could. That's all up to our future head coach, whoever that head coach is. Trey, good to see you. Good to see you, Trey. Players that stuck out good: Zeus, Tucker, Myers. Okay. Bad: Andre negative 3000, Illuminor, and Jimmy G. Hey. Did y'all? Hey, that's another thing I should have clipped up, man. Did y'all see? As soon as Jimmy G came out there, they was booing him. That was hilarious. I was over there dying, and then on top of that, dude goes 3 and out. Can't even throw the ball to the tight end in the flat. Hey, that's another reason why, like, everybody talking about we about to get rid of Jimmy G. Like, I don't see it. And this is another reason why I don't see it. Because Jimmy G got money on the books. He got too much money on the books for us to just release him and then, we just gonna, hey, we just blowing millions. But also, with that being said, who's gonna want to pick up Jimmy G's contract with the way that he's been playing? And just again, that 3 and out shows you how bad he's been playing. You can't throw the ball to the tight end in the flat. Got some issues there. Illuminor. And I'm just talking about the bad things right now, but Illuminor got saved a few times in this game. Why? Because there was a few times where he actually false started and they didn't throw the flag. And I wish I like I said, I wish I clipped this up for you guys, because I don't want you guys to think that I'm over here telling lies. But Illuminor, I know at least 2 times he false started and they didn't call it. So there goes the bad. And Andre negative 3,000. You know what? Andre negative 3,000. I'll give it to him today. He didn't play that bad this week. Could have he played better? Yes. But he didn't play that bad. But hey, that's your Raider gospel. You feel me? That's your Raider gospel. Tucker, hey, and I'll do this. Gord, good to see you. I see you, Gord. I see you, Gord. We talking about players. We talking about players that stuck out to you, good or bad, and then you can tell me why. Since I got you up here, Sal, I'm gonna show you guys my clip on the player that I thought did well. Here you guys go.
They'll hand it off, and this
fair use. This is for entertainment and how Loon say it, entertainment and educational purposes. Fair use.
8-8.
That was a key play, and I'll show it to you one more time, and then I'll break it down. Why that play it is the play for me. And again, like I said, the player that stuck out to me is obviously Jacoby.
Nate,
Let me know if y'all want to see that again. Let me know if y'all want to see that again. I'll show you guys that again. But Jacoby Myers. And the reason why I said Jacoby Myers, especially on that play, is because we've seen that play before. That play is not a play that they haven't ran before. And that's perfectly fine. You can run, plays more than once, right? Especially if you did it like, 2 weeks earlier or whatever, like that's just in your playbook, right? And we've seen Jacoby Myers. I think this was probably the fourth time that we've seen Jacoby Myers go for a pass option, and my thing in those is, of course, you can say, oh, you're getting fancy. Oh, you're getting too, you're not, you're getting too fancy, or et cetera, et cetera. You guys know what I mean. You can say that. But with Jacoby Myers, because he made something out of it and it wasn't just a dead play, that's what makes the play for me a super plus. Now, yes, he scored a touchdown on it. But even if he just got yardage out of a broken play, great Jacoby Myers. And I think being familiar with that play, I think he knew, and obviously you saw that when he shifted to the right, that pretty much the whole defense pretty much shifted that way. The only person that was on that other side was, I believe it was Aiden. Aiden was over there to the left. And the other thing about that play is, if Jacoby didn't run it in, that defender had to make a decision. Well, and that's why Jacoby ran it in, was because that defender had to make a decision. Am I going to stop guarding this guy that I'm guarding, or do I double back and go get Jacoby? And that guy said, no, I'm sticking with my guy in the end zone, and hopefully somebody can get Jacoby. But by that time, it was too late. Because if if that defender would have went to go get Jacoby was still behind the line of scrimmage, so he could have threw it, even though O'Connell threw it to Jacoby could have threw it back to O'Connell in the end zone. That's how that play actually could have went down, but it didn't. So let me after I gave you guys that explanation, I want you guys to look at the play again, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about there. But yeah, Jacoby Myers is the guy that definitely stuck out to me in this game. And again, this is for entertainment and educational purposes. Fair use.
8-8.
Yeah. So it was Aiden O'Connell in the back of the end zone. And when Jacoby Myers went back to the left, like I said, when he went back to the left, he realized that the defender was sticking to Aiden O'Connell. So Jacoby was like, well, I'm almost going to have to cut this in. And he made something out of a broken play. So shout out to Jacoby Myers for making something out of a broken play. You guys, shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys click the like button. If you guys have not and you like the Raiders, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Shout out to everybody in the congregation. I'm reading your guys' comments again. Nah, you good, Sal? Raiders hardball. Okay. What's good? I'm interested as well. I would like Champ Kelly to be our GM, but we'll see how that pans out. SoCal says, I like to thank the congregation and my affiliation to the Raider Nation. hey, I like that right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody out there in the congregation that's pulled up. Make sure you click the like button. And you know what this is, congregation. I gotta give a shout out to my boo.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. To answer your question, so what do you prefer, taking or trading up? Hey, at this point, and where we are on this team, I feel like we need to, if there's a guy that we really, really need, especially at quarterback, trade up. Trade up. If there's, that's just where we're at. Now, if there's a quarterback that lands, if there's a guy we like and he lands, where we at, pull the trigger. Making moves. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with our GM making moves. Whether we lose draft picks and actually get who we want, that's I'm fine with that. You tell me, hey, we're 13. We traded up to go get Drake May. I'm just saying that name. That's not, I'm not saying that's exactly who I want. But if the organization says, hey, Drake May is our quarterback, and we know that he's going to go at 7, trade up. Go get your guy. Because if we go get him, that sets us up for the future. That sets us up for the right now and for the future. And quarterback wise, and this is not a popular opinion, but this is just my opinion. You draft a quarterback, you draft the guy that you want, the offensive coordinator, whoever's making the call the shots, says, hey, this is who we want at quarterback. We go get him. He competes with Aiden O'Connell for the starting job. Simple as that. Everything's a competition. So he competes with Aiden O'Connell for the starting job. And the loser becomes our emergency quarterback because our backup quarterback is going to have to be Jimmy G for the money. It's not my favorite. It's not the most favorite decision that I would like, but I just don't see money being moved. Us just blowing money out of our behind for Jimmy G. Now, if someone wants to come pick him up for a bag of potato chips and take that contract on, hey, we'll send you on the next Spirit flight to wherever that destination is. But that's what I'm seeing our quarterback room shaking out as. So whoever the winner is between Aiden O'Connell and whoever we draft, the winner will be our starter, and then that person will drop all the way down to our emergency quarterback. And that's just, because I feel as much as it would be like, oh yeah, put Aiden O'Connell as our backup, you're not going to spend tens of millions of dollars for an emergency quarterback. It's not going to look right. I just can imagine the backlash on that. So to answer your question, trade up, go get your guy. So it's not going to take a lot for us to move up. It's really not going to take that much to move up. And I'll say this, it just depends on what quarterback they want. Now, I'm not saying that we need to go all the way up to number 1 to go get, whoever, right? But if we got to trade up a couple of spots to go get one of the top 3 guys, and I know that they'll have their rankings of, okay, this is good value for this guy. There's good value for this guy. There's good value for this guy. And I will say this, it might be a situation where the quarterback that we really want falls. For an example, Penix just didn't play well in the national championship. Is he still a good quarterback? Yes. But is his draft stock going to fall? Most likely, yes. So it just depends on who they identify as who they want at quarterback. But the competition of the players, the domination of letting everybody know, especially in the second end of our season, that we were able to run the table in our division, that brings in momentum for us moving forward. So there's positives to us winning those games. And again, 2 spots is all that we moved. You know what I'm saying? By winning that game, is it going to hurt us? Yeah, maybe no. But again, I'm still with just win, baby, no matter what. And just moving up and getting our guy if we need to. I'm not saying we just doing it to do it, but if we got to go get, if that guy's there and we got to go get him, go ahead and get him. And we have all of our picks. There's no other team, like they say, oh, the Jets have the Giants pick. We don't have that. From this year going forward, we have all of our picks. So if we trade up and we give a second round from next year for somebody this year, it's just the rule of the game. Everybody does it. Every team does this. You know what I'm saying? Every team, if there's a guy there, they move up and go get their guy. So I want this team to do the same, especially because we're in that position where we got a few things that we need to address overall on this team. You know what I'm saying? And I think we'll be in a better place. I think if we bolster this offensive line, okay, get it better than what we have it. You know what I'm saying? Bring in some guys, whether free agency or the draft, and then get our quarterback. Because why? We only have really one quarterback on our roster, and that's Aiden O'Connell. We're not trying to trot Jimmy G out there, even though we have to keep him on the roster money-wise. And Hoyer should be figure out what retirement home he needs to go to. So we have to draft a quarterback no matter what, or bring in a veteran quarterback. And right now, the veteran quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins. I'm just saying. So no matter what, we got to bring in a quarterback. So let's go ahead, and we haven't did this in a while. Let's go ahead and get a quarterback in the first round. Especially in a draft that's loaded. Well, not loaded, but the quarterback pool is a little, there's a whole lot of pro-ready quarterbacks coming out of coming out of college. There's at least 5. And there's I don't remember a time where you could say we had 5 quarterbacks that could start for an NFL team. You got and I'll just drop a few names because I know I'm probably gonna miss a few. You have Caleb Williams, you have Drake May, you have Michael Penix, you have Bo Nix, you have also the Natty winner, JJ McCarthy. Whether you think he's a first rounder or a second rounder, that's up to you. But at least 5 of those guys, that's 5 right there, that are that could be competition to be a starter on a team that needs a quarterback. And guess what? We need a quarterback. Hey, shout out to the Raiders for helping my boy Rob Pena and my boy Mike G out for the Raider Nation out there in the Denver in the Colorado area. I don't know about that. I don't know if the Raiders should be picking top 5. I don't. Again, that's your opinion. I don't think so. I think there will be some quarterbacks in the neighborhood. Again, like I said, there's 5 of them, but and in the draft, it's not going to be quarterback. It doesn't fall that way. So some of those quarterbacks again are going to drop down in that because a top wide receiver is going to go on the board. The top offensive lineman is going to be on the go in the top 10. The top defensive tackle is going to go in the top 10. That's 3 right there. That's 3 out of the 5. That means now you're going down to 8. You're going to go to your top corner, linebacker. Another team might. There's a whole lot of things that will happen. And watch, one of those quarterbacks is going to be there when we get to where we're at. And again, those quarterbacks bump down. And I'll just say that. Quarterback, offensive tackle, D-line. I'll just say that 3, right? Even 3. 3 in the top 10. And then you say all quarterbacks from there, right? That means we would have to at least get up to 8. And what would it take for us to get up to 8? You know what I'm saying? It another pick. So because you have teams that want to trade out too, right? So there's going to be negotiations, but I'm confident that there will be quarterbacks there in the neighborhood of where we land, or where we are in the draft. Auntie Six, good to see you. Hope all is well, my brother. Blessings to you. You say you want to trade Max? So you sound like you want to wipe out this team. Because if you trade Max, and you're talking about in your other comment, you want to sounds like you want to trade Devontae. Seems like you're trying to wipe out the team and start all over again. So you're going to you're thinking of a complete rebuild. Twuan, favorite quarterback in the draft, and who would you draft? You know what? I'll give you two answers, Auntie Six. The quarterback that I actually really like is Jaden Daniels. But I'm fine. Again, I'm fine with, like I said, those five guys that I said, the Caleb, the Drake May, the Penix, the Bo Nix, and Jaden. And McCarthy, there goes six. I'm fine with those guys if the offensive coordinator likes that guy. You know what I'm saying? If Joe Blow comes in here and is the offensive coordinator, and he says, "Look, I got this bomb playbook that I know DA is gonna love, that Josh Jacobs, after we sign him up, is gonna love, and the thing that's gonna take this offense to another level is if we get Bo Nix." I'm gonna be like, "Hey, go get him." You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Jaden Daniels, but I'm fine with whoever's making whoever, again, because we can't say names because obviously we don't know who's going to be who. So whoever is making the shot on that quarterback, saying, "Hey, that's my guy." If that's your guy, I'm with it. Auntie Six, if they call you up and say, "Hey, I know you can spin it. You know what I'm saying? Come on down to Las Vegas, and we're gonna have you compete against Aiden O'Connell." Hey, Auntie Six, you better dress up, dog. I'm with it. But if you ask me what quarterback I like, I like Jaden Daniels, because like I showed that play, and I'll show it again because I don't know if you saw it. But I showed that Jacoby Myers touchdown, and I'm gonna pull it up because it was a broken play. It literally was a broken play, and Jacoby Myers made something out of nothing.
8-8. They
Salute to everybody in the chat. But that's what, just with that being said, I said that about that was a play with Jacoby Myers, but that's similar to what Jaden Daniels does at quarterback. He'll make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we need that. That's what's in today's game. Now do I like O'Connell? I do. I like him, as and can he progress and be better? Of course, I think he can. But you also need a quarterback that can when the coverage is sticky on the back end, get through that gap and get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? And get what you can. And Jaden Daniels can do that. He can do that. There's other quarterbacks that can do it. I'm not saying he's the only one that can do that. Either. But I there's just something about Jaden Daniels I like. Okay, 3 to 4 quarterbacks will go. Okay, we'll go top 10. We're 3 spots out of that. So what is it going to take for us to move up into the top 10 and get that quarterback? I don't know. I'm not the draft calculator, but it might take us we might lose a pick in the future. You know what I'm saying? We might lose a future 3rd round or however they calculate it to move up. But if you get your starting quarterback, that's fine. That's all fine with me. Like I said, we're not hurting for picks right now. We have our full 7 from now moving forward until we make adjustments or make trades or whatever. So we have all our picks. So what is it going to hurt if we lose a pick in the future if we get the quarterback that we want right now? But I also get your point. Like, it would be lovely to be already in the top 5 or the top 10 already, and all we just got to do is sit there and wait and get our guy, and we're not hurting anything. But I think a lot of things are built. Like, for an example, did we know Zeus was this until we got to the end of the season? We started playing and started winning. Did we know what we really had out of Aiden O'Connell? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things. I'm not mad at us being competitive, because it actually helps out our team and identifying who needs to be here and who needs to, to go. You guys make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys, if you guys have not and you guys like the Raiders, make sure you subscribe. Wild Turkey, good to see you. Ooh, excuse me. Black and Grayed Out is in the building, the official producer of the Life of the Nation show. That's right. Black and Grayed Out, the official musical producer of the Life of the Nation channel, is in the building. Good to see you, my guy. Hope all is well. Joel Lee, personally, I like them all except Bo Nix, respectfully. No, I look, I just threw his name out there. You know what I'm saying? Am I a complete fan? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like Jaden Daniels. That if you ask me who I like Jaden Daniels at quarterback. But like I said, am I mad at the other guys if the offensive coordinator, the head coach say, hey, this quarterback is going to take our offense over the top? I'm with it. Even McCarthy. I hate to say it like that because I know McCarthy is one of those ones that people like kind of, you know, oh, he's going to be lower in the draft, et cetera, et cetera. Like if the offensive coordinator says, hey, my offense is going to be high powered and it's going to be all over the charts if we get McCarthy, hey, go ahead and get McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get McCarthy. So I'm down for whoever at quarterback if our offensive coordinator says that's our guy. But if you ask me personally who I like, and their style of quarterback play is Jaden Daniels. Okay, you going to the Knicks and Blazer game, okay? Well, hey, be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there in the streets. Enjoy. Keep like I say, to all my young folks in the streets, keep your head on a swivel, which means, you know what I'm saying, stay vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know where your exits are. Every time you walk in a building, make sure you identify where the exit is. You know what I'm saying? And definitely be safe out there. Again, if you have not, anybody under the sound of my voice, if you have not, please take a second and subscribe to this channel. This channel is for you guys, for us to talk. You know what I'm saying? The way I'm doing this live right now, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. And also, I'll be doing just since we're going into the new year, I'll be doing a little bit more of the congregation lives where you guys can actually come on to the panel and we can, you know, have those kind of conversations where I'm not reading and you guys can just talk to me and I can talk back and we can really get, you know, get into all the great stuff that is to come with the Raiders. Black and Grayed Out. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping AOC some. I'm keeping AOC getting some veteran competition for him and drafting in the trenches. Okay. a taller, speedy wide receiver. Okay. Okay. Black and grayed out is giving us the Christmas list, the grocery list. He gave us his grocery list. Hey, that's it. That's it. Hey, that's it. The grocery list. Black and grayed out gave us his grocery list. His grocery list. We make sure we give that to the GM. Tell the GM go ahead and get the groceries. And you know what, Black and Gray, I don't. I'm not saying I don't like Aiden O'Connell. I don't have a problem with bro. You know what I'm saying? I know that he was put under some tough situations. I know that, you know what I'm saying, the play caller wasn't that favorable. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of excuses. There's a lot of things. And I don't want to say excuses, but there's a lot of reasons as to why Aiden O'Connell was where Aiden O'Connell was. You know what I'm saying? In his play and the offense and et cetera, et cetera. Like there's a lot of things that we could, you know, and you said it, you know, part of it was the system and part of it was the coordinator. And that's why, well, a lot of us have been talking about, you know, us getting a new coordinator. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about a head coach, but we talking about getting a new coordinator. And that's part of the reason why. BL is in the building. Shout out to BL. Good to see you, my guy. Thanks for pulling in. Peyton Manning rookie season, he had 28 picks, and won one game. Went on to win 2 Super Bowls. Facts. Hey, look, like I said, I don't hate Aiden O'Connell. I just know that we need to bring some competition in because we really ain't, outside of that on our roster, we ain't got. We really don't want Jimmy G to go out there, and Hoyer needs to retire. So what quarterbacks do we got left? All we got is Aiden O'Connell. That's why, you know, when AP said what he said when he first started, and he was like, you know, hey, Aiden O'Connell is going to be our starting quarterback because he's our best chance of winning. Was he wrong? You know what I'm saying? Was he wrong? So, but again, and I've been saying this too, our best option was our only option. And our only option was a 4th round rookie. That's where it is. That was our situation. And where other teams had 3 quarterbacks, we only had 1. So we definitely have to address the quarterback situation. However, and like you said in your previous comment, Black and Gray, you said, you know, bring in a veteran quarterback. Am I opposed to that? No. You know, and where me and you kind of are reversed is on, I rather draft the quarterback. I rather draft our starting quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get the guy in the 1st round. And then the money that we have, spend that on veteran offensive linemen to where they should know what they're doing. Like I'm not talking about aluminum. I'm talking about actually better veteran offensive linemen. Now, if they want to, pick one or two up in the draft, I'm fine with that too. But I've been saying to fix our offensive line, spend money on our offensive line. Because if you draft, and that's why I say draft the quarterback in the first round, because when you draft the quarterback in the first round, you have them, if they do well, you have them for 5 years because you can pick up that, keep them for that 5th-year option. So you draft the quarterback, you got 5 years of cheap labor. There goes my cheap labor word, right? 5 years of cheap labor, and he's behind a veteran offensive line where he's getting the protection that he needs, or should be getting the protection that he needs. And we can move forward to the point where then we don't have to worry about is our offensive line really blocking for our rookie. You know what I'm saying? You solidify that offensive line to where that rookie is as comfortable as possible. So the only thing that the rookie really has to worry about is what's between his ears. What he's learning in the book and what he's picking up. You know what I'm saying? That knowledge. That's all he has to worry about when he's out there on the field. Because he's comfortable. He ain't got to worry. He ain't looking down, worried about defensive tackles, nipping at his ankles, et cetera, et cetera. He can comfortably sit in the pocket and deliver the ball. So that's what I would like. But me and you are we're in the same ballpark. Black and gray. We're in the same ballpark. We're just going about it in a little different way. We've been talking. We want offensive line. We want, what I'm saying. We want a quarterback, and definitely defensive tackle. Get the groceries. Get the groceries. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you guys click the like button. Make sure you guys are if you guys have not subscribed, quit playing with yourself. Subscribe. Hondo reported a tweet that shows AOC having better stats than Bryce Young. And there's been a few times where AOC's been on been on a like, graphic that put him, amongst top quarterbacks. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not hating Aiden O'Connell, but I know that we need more than one quarterback. The best teams in the NFL draft, smart, in my opinion. We need a lineman more than a quarterback who's going to block for him. I'm trying to make sure we. No, so trying to understand what you're saying. There's nothing wrong with, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the way that you're going about it. I'm just going about it in a different way, but still getting similar. We're still addressing those issues, but we're addressing them in different ways. You know what I'm saying? We can, because for an example, and for what I was trying to say in regards to drafting, I mean, in regards to getting our offensive lineman in free agency, right? The offensive line that we had when we had Andre, Rodney Hudson, they were all Rodney. Rodney Hudson, Donald Penn, Osemele, all of that was we paid for all that. The only person that was drafted that was on that line was Gabe Jackson. And that offensive line was probably our best offensive line that we've had in I don't know how many years. I'm not saying that we have to, I'm not saying we need to, get Rodney Hudson back or whatever, but that's also a way that we can solidify our offensive line so that whoever's under center is not getting what they're getting right now. But again, the way you're saying it, that's perfectly fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. We're still the way that I'm going about it and the way that you're going about it, we're still addressing the overall needs. Quarterback, offensive line, defensive tackle, etc. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it depends on how much we got to give up. If it's giving up a pick, an extra pick, is that? I mean, everybody has their preference. Is it going to hurt you or is it not going to hurt you? If we lost, a pick to move up to go get a quarterback that pretty much we're going to have for 5 years. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully his play keeps it there. But that's just the risk you take, and that's the risk that every team has taken before, drafting a quarterback in the first round. Yes, that's just. What was I about to do? I just threw a blank. Hey, thanks for coming in, you guys. I thank you guys for definitely pulling up. You guys, hey, make sure you guys don't forget that if no one else wants you to do well, know that I want you to do well. That's my good word today. That's my good word for you guys today. See, always something always happens where it leads me into this. Good word, positive word, phrase, a word of motivation to you guys. And I'm gonna take this off because I want you guys to see my face when I say this. If no one is cheering for your success, know that I am. Okay? And I encourage you to be a cheerleader. I'm not saying pom-poms in the skirt, but I'm saying be an advocate for someone else doing something positive. Do that. Also, I told you guys the last time I was live, I challenged you guys, and this was my good word and positive thought, is choose one day this week, or if you want to work on it next week, choose one day to eat healthy. Instead of eating that burgers and fries at lunch on a Thursday, get you a salad. Okay. Instead of drinking that Coca-Cola, drink you some tea, or drink you some water, or drink you some juice. Pick a day and make that day a healthy day. Just one day. I'm not saying you got to do it all week. I'm not telling you to go on a month diet or fast or anything like that. Just pick one day, whatever day you want. Pick one day and eat. Make sure everything you eat is something healthy. And an example is, you can go to Walmart. Everybody got a Walmart, so don't say you don't have a Walmart. Or go to your grocery store, and in the grocery in the veggie section, they have a section where you can get pre-made salad bowls. Wait, I'll show you because I'm about to eat one myself. One second. I'll get it for you guys. So I'm about to eat one. It's a sweet one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I got options. I got some options for y'all. So what you can do is, I go to Walmart because I got a Walmart closer to me. So they got these little pre-made bowls, and this one's Caesar. Hope you guys can see that. Hope you guys can see the Caesar. Okay. They got pre-made bowls. This one's chicken, has chicken in it. Some little bit of Parmesan cheese. Okay. It actually has a fork in there too, so you don't have to, bring your own fork or anything. This one's chicken, chicken Caesar, and then this one I have is cranberry walnut. And this one has feta cheese, cranberries, walnuts, and then it also, the dressing is a raspberry vinaigrette. So they have options. They have the cranberry walnut. You can get you a Caesar. They have a Southwest. All different types of little bowls like this. And I think I think it was like $3. I think it was like $3. Okay, so you guys can do that. Take one, pick a day, and just make sure that day you're eating healthy. So you can eat, you can have a healthy breakfast. If you eat breakfast, some people don't eat breakfast, and that's up to you. But then at lunch, if you have a refrigerator or something at your job or whatever, bring you one of these and some juice or something like that. Lunch, you know what I'm saying, and then dinner. You can figure out how you want to do that, but just make a conscious effort one day this week to eat healthy. Okay? And that's my good word for you guys. Make sure you guys click the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Join the congregation. We're gonna be moving and grooving this year. I'm not gonna take a break. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna take a break. So definitely make sure that you have the notification bells on. Also, on Thursday, I will be live. Okay, I will be live for the 2 for 1 Nation podcast with yours truly and Eric from the SC Raiders Talk. Me and him will be talking Raiders, rumors, might be getting into the draft. Just be ready Thursday. Around this time. Definitely at 2:30. I think 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will be live Thursday. Okay, so Thursday, the 2 for 1 Nation podcast. You will see this same flyer put up on Thursday on my channel, and it will be here and also at the Raiders, SC Raiders Talk. So also IG, need prayer for you or your family members. Hit me up on IG at Twuan, TWUAN. Also, consider being an organ donor. So please consider being an organ donor. That's always in the link in my description of my videos. Man, my nose is itching. So please be an organ donor. It means a whole lot to me if you guys are an organ donor. I have some special news that I wanted to drop, but I will drop that later. So I'm not going to waste your guys' I'm not going to say waste your guys' time, but I'm just not going to do it at this time. But stay tuned. I might even drop a video on it. So definitely you guys be ready for all the stuff that we have here at the Raider Twuan channel. Again, this channel is your channel. Again, I'm nobody without the congregation. So shout out to the congregation. And the congregation, for those that are listening, is a name that the chat called name. They came up with that name, so that's their name. They named themselves. I didn't just say you're the congregation. They named themselves, and they call themselves the congregation. So shout out to those that are a part of the congregation. Remember, you guys, I say this all the time, and I really do mean this. You are a blessing. You guys hear the ducks, the geese, or whatever? That's crazy. All right. You're a blessing. Be a blessing to someone else. And let's go, Raiders. What I love.
Today is the day when our heroes of the past become our legends of the future. Time never really stops for the great ones. We wrap them in a cloak of immortality and remember what great people they were. We recognize you, Virginia Madden, his sons Mike and Joey. They were a football family, so that John could pursue his dreams. To Raider Twuan in a tribute to John Madden and Al Jacobs, who declared that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Madden family.